Hey everybody, Gears here, and this is what 16 ounces of white primer urethane paint looks like, and this is what another 16 ounces look like going all the way up to the front here. So I still have the two front fenders, the bumper, and the rear to paint to sand down, and this door, and I'm probably gonna hit a whole bunch of bare metal spots when I do that. So maybe another can or two. I probably shouldn't have gone for a full coat of white on the roof because there was no rust up there. But what the heck, right? So yeah, this is, wow. I'm definitely committed at this point, or at least I should be, to the nearest asylum for what I've just done. But I'm happy. It's definitely a good step forward. Doing this a little bit helped me see the density as far as getting new runs going, how quickly I should do how many light passes going on before it started building up too much. And I've even noticed a little bit of ripple. You're not going to see it in the door here, but I'm going to have to do a little Bondo pass here. It's probably not going to show up at all, huh? But yeah, there's some shadows going on, and they're definite shadows. They're not paint artifacts. So yeah, I guess I'm starting to get psyched. I'm going to have to mask it all down and do all this again when I get these bits all sanded. I'm probably going to remove the rockers, then sand those. Same for the bumpers. That's a lot of really low work to be doing way down at the bottom on the ground that I don't necessarily want to be doing way down on the ground when I could put it on a pair of horses and do it at waist level. So yeah, sweet. This is going to look like this for probably a few weeks now. So I'll start getting used to that. One lady in a parking lot a couple weeks ago said, "Wow, that's a really interesting paint job." And I was like, yeah, it's unique. And it certainly is. And it's about to get more so until it defaults again. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be gorgeous. If the air compressor and all that stuff works as well as I'm hoping it will. I've done air compressor work with paint before, but it's been a long while. I'm used to rattle cans at this point. And once you catalyze the urethane paint, I guess air helps well because these cans are urethane. The other side looks a little better because there's a lot more white down, but that black and the white with the red, oh my god, that is freaking awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to get a very good angle over here because I'm so close. Let's try down this way. Oh yeah, white with the black with the red. Damn. Almost too bad I'm going yellow. Almost. So when I get back to this, I'm going to have to sand down that hard edge, of course, all these hard edges, but there won't be a tail lamp in the way. There won't be the bumper. There won't be the gas cap. There won't be the door handle, the mirror, and all that stuff. So that'll make it a lot easier. I do need to plug these guys up because they do lead directly into the interior, and that is not a good thing to get water in there. So yeah, maybe 2 or 3 more cans of primer. That'll allow me to get the rest of the car and fill up most of the inner space. I'll have to work all the edges with the final primer, and then if I have any of the air compressor primer, then I can just give the whole thing an extra coat. And again, I got to get this fixed first. Oh, that is ugly. So I think I said in another video, I'm going to head out to a junkyard. I've got a Makita angle grinder on order. That should come in a few days, next week. Cut out a big section. Well, first I got to see how far this Bondo goes. And then cut out the section from a car at the junkyard. Bring it to some body shops and say, hey, look, you don't have to fix this compound curve. You don't have to do anything. Just cut and weld. However, there is some weirdness going on the inside. So whether they'll be able to account for that, I don't know. So yeah, psych. Very psyched. Yeah, so it's going to look a little silly for a little while, but I don't mind that. Because when I'm done, it's going to look freaking awesome. Oh, a little bit of tape here still. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See ya. Yeah, you only got a few minutes of working time. So in that regard, pulling the bumper, raising the lids, raising the engine roof, getting rid of this, getting rid of that, it's really going to help, because one of the key things you need to do when you're doing car paint is keeping a wet edge. You never want to go back over your dry paint if you can avoid it. So having all the stops essentially in here, that will help. So no paint if I'm doing the side is going to get on the trunk lid. No paint if I do the side is going to get on the door. When I'm doing the door, no paint is going to get anywhere else, because they're all going to be open and separated. So I guess that's it for this one. Oh, actually, why don't I pull all this paper off and take a look at it that way, huh?